Hello everybody, it is Emery48 here, and today's video is going to be a little less lighthearted than most of the videos on the channel. Today is normally a Star Wars video game day, or Star Wars Lego as of recently, but due to recent events, I think it was important to switch it up a little bit. I work at a news station, and recently the biggest national news in the country is the overturning of Roe v Wade. And I think that it is important to talk about. Important enough to change up the schedule of this channel, because Roe v Wade is much bigger than this channel. That's obvious. There's not even really a question about that. I feel like at the same time I have a lot of things to say and not much to say at all. Working in the news, I hear it for 8 hours a day, and I spent all day hearing about Roe v. Wade and never really had it sink in. I don't know if that makes a lot of sense. I never really understood that concept before working in the news, but now, because my work is the news, I am fairly numb to a lot of things. But the overturning of Roe v. Wade feels rather different. I don't know how long this video is going to be. I don't know how concise this video is going to be. We're both on this journey together as I'm making this and as you're viewing it. But I do want it to be made known that in the comments below, no matter which side you are on, I want it to be a fair and respectful conversation and a place that anyone can go to put out their feelings. So I will be monitoring the comments on this video more closely than normal, and anything that seems disrespectful, I'm just gonna shut off because it's unnecessary at this point. But I want to go over my thoughts on the overturning of Roe v. Wade. My personal opinion on the whole matter is that I wouldn't want to get an abortion, but I've been fairly careful about the need for an abortion anyway, so I haven't put someone in a position where they would need one. And I think that's an important thing as a male to understand. You are in a position where you could put someone into a place where they might need an abortion, and making sure that you don't do that is a just respectful way to live. On the other hand, I have made my choice on how I would want to proceed with my life in terms of abortion, and that is my choice. But I'm not here to make everybody else's choice, and that's why it's a choice. For a reason. There's plenty of things that are choices. I can go and get medical procedures. No one else forces me to get a medical procedure because it's my choice. It's just I feel like common sense isn't all that common these days, but I feel like it should be a fairly common sense thing. Aside from that, I don't know. I think the leaked draft pretty much alerted everybody that this was going to be the decision, but I don't think people actually expected it to ever come to fruition, and it's a very interesting time here in the United States, and I don't really know where else this is going, where else this video is going. My thought process is just very not conclusive at the moment. And I think it's important for me to share where I am mentally at times with viewers, because it's not always just a happy Star Wars Lego video like today was scheduled to be. maybe after some thought I can come up with a more concise answer, but I don't think I am the person that is supposed to be making a concise answer about women's health. I don't know nearly enough. I'm not affected by it nearly enough to even really matter in the decision making on this issue. But for whatever reason, a bunch of dudes like to throw themselves around on this issue. It's weird to me that a right can be taken away from half of the population at the same time that a different right is being heavily protected. That doesn't actually involve people. While the right to bear arms, a completely different issue, I know, is separate from that of abortion, it's connected in a way, and I don't think it's difficult to connect the dots between the two. They're both health and safety issues, both protective health issues, and they both help save lives. Banning a medical procedure so that trained doctors cannot do it, and instead now the everyday person is forced to do it instead. I can't imagine if they had if they banned a different kind of surgery or medical procedure, I wouldn't be able to even come close to being able to do what a trained doctor can do. We can have a gun that can kill multiple people in a second, and I don't understand how that is safer and healthier for people, the common person. And the argument that, well, you could have a gun too. Well, yeah, but if his is already drawn, it doesn't matter if I have one in a holster, does it? It really doesn't. There's just, there's so many different arguments that don't make sense. And to be able to take away precedent, which was what this whole thing was built on, precedent is what builds law. And you can just rip precedent away. And rip rights away is baffling. The fact that religion, no matter what religion you believe in, plays any part in the U.S. government also shouldn't be how it is, because we left England. The colonists, the original colonists, left England to escape religious prosecution. So the fact that we just turn that into a different type of religious prosecution is useless. That's not the original intent of this country. If we want to go back to a 1700s belief system to form our 2022 life. I'm sure I'm missing out on a lot of things that I wanted to say in this video, but I think I got a lot of things that I did want to say in. I would love for the comments to be an open discussion on any topic, really, I guess, but mainly focused on recent current events. I don't know if a video like this is going to happen again. I hope that there isn't a major national event that forces this kind of video again. But it may be a good thing to just talk about every once in a while in general. Thank you everyone so much for watching. I don't know if this is the kind of video that you can enjoy, but please comment down below.